Hello Leos, welcome in. My name is Kelsey and this is Youngblood Tarot. We are going to do a timeless reading for you today. I just got back from the roller rink, so I'm definitely in that fun, fiery Leo energy. Oops, let's try this again. And I've got my wand here to channel in even more of that energy for you. So let's start out with a few cards from this Rainbow Brainspool Oracle deck. This is a new release from earlier in June. All right, okay, they're popping out for you here, Leo. Let's see what we got. For me, if I can't make it fun, I'm just not gonna be able to do it. I love that for you, Leo. I just totally feel like that's your energy. And I feel that too. It's like if something's interesting to me, if something's fun, I get just totally focused on it and I can get hyper productive with it. But if something is tedious, that's just gonna get pushed off to another day. But you know, of course we all have responsibilities in our life, so maybe we can find a way to gamify it, make it a little bit more fun. Think about the end goal and like what we're accomplishing it. Think about it as part of our level up, you know, getting our character to the next zone here. There is no such thing as the end, only the strangest thing that has ever been. Okay, so kind of diving into the unknown, other realms, what happens after we die, where do we go, are we starting a new life cycle? I think I'm going to read out of the book for this one in a second. And then this one, just throw time at it until it's a thing. All right. I mean, I like that. That's just about persistence, you know, the long term. If we want something bad enough, if we put enough time and energy into it, it's eventually going to pan out for us. It'll eventually show up. So I definitely want to consult the guidebook for this card. So this is card 59. Let's see what it has to say. Being and awareness is a never-ending mystery with no finale. Don't fear the end. It is only change. Don't fear change. It is never the end. Okay. So really tapping into this, you know, multitude of lifetimes and just really making the most of the experience that we have in this one here on Earth. All right, just being our fullest, most creative self, diving into what's special and unique about this experience. Let's go ahead and read 41 too, because we got the book open, why not? Take advantage of how quickly time can go by. A little bit of action every day adds up quickly. Rome wasn't built in a day, but look how quickly it all came and went. Yeah, so I feel like I interpreted this one pretty well. It's also calling to mind the notion of like, oh, I don't want to do this thing because it's going to take a long time. Like if you're on like say you're on like a weight loss journey, or you know, like me, I just started this YouTube channel and I know it's gonna take a while to like start getting multiple views on my video, but like the time's gonna pass anyway, right? So you might as well make the most of it. I also started roller skating not too long ago, and you know, I saw progress tonight when I went to the rink versus when I was there last time from my skating sessions outdoors. So like, if there's something you want to get good at, the time's gonna pass. Just chunk away at it and eventually you're gonna be awesome at it. All right. Loving that deck so far. I don't know why I put those cards back in. I don't usually like to look at them later, but that's okay, Leo. We'll get this popping for you here with the Modern Witch Tarot. Feeling this deck for some Leo energy. It's got a lot of big hair, don't care vibes going on, so that made me think of you, my gorgeous Leos. I know you all tend to have luscious, beautiful hair. Perhaps especially Leo risings, as your rising sign is gonna be how you present yourself to the world, you know, people's first impressions of you. What's your Leo placement? If you want to put that in the comments, let me know what type of Leo you are. So let's get a few messages from the top. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm seeing for you here, Leo, is really bringing in that fun energy. Usually Four of Pentacles is your stability and maybe holding on a bit too tightly to your money, not letting it flow. But I feel like this reversal is saying that that's not what's happening here, that you are pursuing your passions here with this Knight of Wands. So you're going, you're really making things fun. You are not letting finances stand in your way. Like you're contributing some of your funds towards this passion. Maybe be a little bit careful with that here. Don't put yourself in a bad position, you know, just charging around all over the place. But let's see what else the tarot has to say for you. Give us some more. So we're having maybe some thoughts of death, maybe some worries about that. We are trying to make things more fun in our life. Accomplishing things that way. What else is going on with Leo? Let's get some messages here. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the reverse Eight of Wands. So what I see here is like a little bit of a financial struggle for you. You know, or it could be that you're feeling a little bit like let down by someone, you know, left out in the cold here. Maybe you overspent on a person or like chasing down a passion and it just hasn't quite panned out for you, didn't work out the way you expected, but you're putting in the work now, so you are building up to something better. So I see you moving from this 5 to this 8 and you're putting in the work, and with this Eight of Wands reverse, I'm just seeing that it's just taking a little bit of time because this is speed coming in. These are blessings coming in, but with the reversal, I just feel like maybe you're a little bit frustrated that the work is taking so long here. You just want to charge around on your horse and get going with everything, and you want to put in those financial investments. However, you're just not quite in that spot yet to be able to devote all those resources to your passion that you have going here. So that could be slowing your horse down a little bit and causing a bit of a delay with these blessings. Okay. So what challenges is Leo having to deal with right now? Let's see what kind of challenges we got going on. What's contributing to this kind of slow down when Leo's trying to rush around and have fun. I'm just trying to be a Leo. Just trying to be all up in this fire energy. This stuff is making it difficult. What's making it difficult for Leo? Okay. So 6 of Cups. So this can be nostalgia here. This can represent childhood. It could be that you have a lot of responsibilities with children in your life, or there's someone in your family or like an old friend that needs your assistance, and you're kind of spreading that around. You can't devote all your resources toward this passion you want to go after, because you do have those sort of responsibilities, familial responsibilities, or old friends who need your help. Okay. So the 3 of Pentacles, so you're working with others. So this just calls to mind like another thing that requires your attention and resources. You're needed on some sort of like group project here. And you are doing a good job with it. It's just taking some time to come into fruition, but I feel like once it does, you're really going to have a masterpiece here. So be a little patient with that, because I do feel like that's really going to pan out for you. We've got the Chariot, so that's your willpower and determination. So like you're on your bike here, you've got your wand in your hand, you're ready to go, you're ready to control these sphinxes. So in this, as this is like in a challenging spot, I would say maybe take some time to just slow down a little bit on that. Like, don't give up your passion, but just make sure you have a plan in place as far as how you're going to pursue this and do it the best way. But definitely keep this energy. Just make sure that you're utilizing it correctly. Then we've got the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. These were coming in reverse. So this is defending something, and I feel like it being in the reverse just means that you feel like you've been defending it and working toward it for such a long time. And then this is kind of just a confirmation for me that like resources may be low. It may be as if like more is going out than is coming in. You're just unable to like stop that impulsive spending on the things that are grabbing your attention and making you want to like go, go, go. But you've got these things that you've had to use your resources on in the past. So you may have some debt, or maybe just like old projects, other things that you have dedicated yourself to that are just kind of holding you back and slowing you down here. Okay. How about some opportunities coming in for Leo? What kind of blessings and opportunities are we going to see for our gorgeous Leos? Lovely. That shuffle felt so good. Let's look at blessings and opportunities for Leo. Yeah. And 2 more. I was feeling those. All right. What's going on here? Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for you here, Leo. So I'm seeing this Page of Swords and this Ace of Swords as like a clarity and a new idea. So, you know, your passion, you're researching it, and you're really coming up with like the best way to move forward with that. It's just like a sudden revelation here. This aha moment where it's clear in your head. So don't ignore that voice inside, that intuitive voice that says, yep, that's it. That's how I'm going to do this. And then also you've got your research on your side. So make sure you're looking into everything and like use your passion to just dig into that. Like it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be reading books, you're going to be watching videos. You're just going to have like a great time amassing all this knowledge and getting your research done, so you can have this big victory with this awesome idea you've got going here. Love to see more wands energy for you here. So this is what I see. There's like a long-term project that maybe you started a while ago that you've been waiting to pan out, and it's going to come through for you here, and it's really going to add to your stability. So you're going to be celebrating that long-term success that's going to come in. So this old project is really going to help out your new project, and the funds from that, and just like the notoriety you're going to get from that. That's really going to help you expand into something new here. So that looks awesome. Let's go ahead and get some details, some specifics from the Spirit Shield Oracle. What's going on? What's going on? I got some Leo hair going today, don't I? Alright, let's get a few messages. Okay. So we've got time, so summertime. Spirit, you are protected, blessings given, angels, deceased loved ones, ancestors, and spirit guides are close to you. And then we've got time, fall. Okay, so I feel like you're starting this project right now in the summertime, and you're going to start seeing the rewards in the fall, or you're going to have more time to devote to it in the fall. And don't neglect your spiritual side while you're working towards this. So those practices are going to keep you grounded. You know, keep consulting the tarot, getting guidance, keep up whatever other practices you have going on. So like meditation or just communing, getting out with nature. That's going to be really important for you and your success and your passion, and just also making you rejuvenated from all your time you're spent working, because I feel like you're just like a little burnt out on things right now, but that's going to turn around for you. It's just going to take like this time period from summer to fall for it to completely turn around for you. Where you're really seeing the results and the fruits of your labor. So this is going to help you keep at it and stay, you know, centered while you're waiting for all that to pan out. Actually, I'm going to get just a few more cards for you here from this deck. Okay. So we've got deception, so like betrayal, sneaky behavior, ignoring your intuition. So earlier I got a sense of that with the Five of Pentacles, that maybe you were like spending money on someone and like, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best decision. Like maybe you jumped full into like a relationship, or even like a passion project that just wasn't what it seemed to be. Like you had this vision in your head of everything going so beautifully and how this was going to change your life for the better, and that's just didn't end up being all it was cracked up to be. And then you've got addict. So this is breaking addiction, rehabilitation, no longer being in denial. So if you're dealing with something, could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be like an internet addiction, just really coming to terms with the fact that it's not bettering your life. That you would be better off and happier if you just let it go and you break the chains. And I believe in you, and I know you can do this. I've overcome something like this, and for a long time I thought like, oh, this makes my life better. This makes it easier to cope with everything that's going on. This is the one thing that makes me happy. And actually it was keeping me from a lot of happiness, and it was keeping me from improving my life and taking those steps. And since I overcame that, my life has gradually gotten just better and better and better over time. And I have to remind myself of that. And if you haven't dealt with something like this, which I feel like most people have some sort of addiction, even if it's not like drugs, there's something that you're spending your time on that's not optimized. And, there's nothing wrong with a little escapism, but it could be that someone close to you was dealing with this, or someone that like had these type of deceptive behaviors, that this was the real reason behind it, So that's either a clue to you to like deal with something, or like encouragement if you've already started along that journey of recovery, or just, an idea of what might be going on with someone else. Okay. And then we've got social, so outgoing, spontaneous, adventurous, meeting new people, being out and about. So I feel like this is your true nature, Leo, and don't lose that. Embrace it. Make sure you're making time to like be you and get out there and enjoy life, meet new people, because you really are the life of the party, and people miss you when you're not around. So don't stay stuck in your house. Don't spend all your time at work, because we want to see you out and about too, Leo. Okay. Now we're moving into the Realist Oracle. We'll get just a few messages here to wrap up your reading, Leo. And if this is resonating with you, please click the like button for me. I appreciate it so much. And subscribe so I show up in your feed. What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Okay. So we've got seek guidance. So if things are feeling overwhelming for you, if you are struggling with an addiction, or just like with your feelings, like, we had that kind of reference to the fear of death earlier, and just not being able to do things that aren't fun, talking to a therapist can really help you with this. And I know a lot of people feel like it's too expensive, but there are free resources out there. There are ways to get assistance. So it was super helpful to me to start talking to a therapist. Like, that was one of the main keys that helped me to make my life better. And it's hard to explain how much better my life has gotten, but it's just like a huge difference. It's a huge difference. So please reach out to someone. And if that seems too difficult, then, get a tarot reading, talk to a friend, seek some form of guidance, because that's going to be really helpful for you at this time. And then we've got this flow card. So definitely take some downtime to relax, and just keep in mind that like we're all in the flow of life, and what's happening right now is just building you towards a better future. It's all part of your overall story. So if you feel like caught in the current, just go with it, you know, accept it for what it is and try to enjoy the ride that you're on, because this moment is not going to last forever. Okay, it's going to be building towards your life story there. All right, just a couple more messages for Leo, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All right, we've got the grind. I knew it, Leo. I knew you're working hard towards something. Don't worry, it's gonna pay off. We've got the big picture here. So keep that big picture vision in mind. You're gonna have that lovely house. You're gonna have those beautiful flowers. You're gonna have that white picket fence. Even though things may seem gray right now, that's what this is for. That's what this grind is for. And you're not gonna be in this place forever. This work will pay off for you, Leo. Okay, I see something super beautiful coming in. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. By the fall, you'll see that things will have really come into fruition for you. Those long-term projects, those collaborations with others, they're gonna turn into something beautiful. They're gonna pay off for you financially, and you will be celebrated as well. So I really appreciate you tuning in, Leo, and I will see you next time.